What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Sean from 4JLU, 4 Geeks Like You, and you're now tuned into my review of Vampire Hunter D. Alright, so Vampire Hunter D. The movie came out in 1985, so I was about 1 year old when I saw it, but I actually saw it when I was 5. I remember my dad coming back from Japan and actually bringing me the VHS. It had no subtitles whatsoever, and he actually wanted me to learn the Japanese language by watching anime as a child. So, yeah, just in case you didn't know, I'm 1/4 Japanese, so yeah, but I'm black. And I'm also 1/4 Japanese. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Vampire Hunter D is about D, who is Dumpio, or half vampire, half human. He's exceptionally well at fighting, um, and he has been around for 5,000 years. Now, during this movie, he actually comes across a girl named Doris Lang, and she's like the daughter of a deceased vampire hunter. I mean, werewolf hunter actually. And in this small village is actually a vampire, a very strong vampire who's kidnapping people, and his name is Count Magnus. Count Magnus Lee actually, and he's been around for like 10,000 years. So basically, Magnus, he just wants to kidnap Doris so he can turn her into sort of like a zombie bride. You know, someone he can take home or do whatever he want to do with her at any given time. So yeah. Anyway, you have D. You have her brother. Um, Her brother's name, I think his name is Dan. So her brother, you have D, her brother, and another dude who's in love with her. I think his name is Greco, and they're going into the castle to try to get Doris back and take down Magnus. Now, I'm pretty sure you know that shit is going to hit the fan once they get in the castle. So, yeah, it's all about D going to save Doris and defeat Count Magnus. That's basically the sum up of the movie. Now, again, the movie came out in 1985, so the graphics aren't up to par. You know, the animation aren't, they really aren't up there or upscaled. You know, it's 1985. You have girls with huge bubble heads and huge eyes and, nipples. I mean, breasts with no nipples and stuff. I mean, it's the 80s. So, yeah, also, I mean, it is for kids. Like, kids can watch it. I was watching it at about 5. So, um, yeah, it is for kids, but it's not for kids as well. I mean, I would say that if you're a parent, you want to watch it with your kid. So if they see like a breast come on screen, you just be like, oh, yep, 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 your mother has those, so that is not bad. That's not bad. Anywho, again, the movie is solid. The plot is pretty solid, for the time that it came out. Um, do I feel that Count Magnus could have been, developed a little bit better? Yes. But the movie is still great. It's a classic hit amongst anime fans and manga fans because it is a manga series as well. The manga series actually came out in 1983, and it was written by Hideyuki Kikuchi. So, yeah, and it's still going on. So this is a real nice and a real fan-loved series, because it's been going on since 1983 up until now. So, yeah, check it out, man. I mean, it's a great film. The character of D is really good, man. I mean, dude kicks ass. He has this long sword. And just to give you a little bit of background on D, his father is actually Dracula, or they call him the king of vampires. And they never actually say that his father is Dracula. Even in the novels that I've read up to now, in the manga I've actually read up to now, like, they don't say that D's father is Dracula, but you do get the subtle hint. Also, he has a symbiote on his hand. It has like a little face, and it actually sucks in darkness, or like say if D is fighting a whole bunch of monsters, the hand or the face on the hand actually sucks in monsters, or it can also protect him as well in future novels or future or in the next movie, which is called Bloodlust, it actually shows Dee's hand actually helping revive him or keep him safe. It talks a lot of crap. It's always like sort of like downplaying D, like, hey, you know what, you're an asshole. You the way you dress is sucky, but still, it has to survive off of D, hint being a symbiote. So, that's really like one of the cool things also that D has as a character. Um, so yeah, like again, the series is great. I like it. I would actually watch it over and over again, but just not more than 10 times. Um, Again, the plot is solid. The animation is off because it's the 80s. But if you love 80s movies and you know that anime that came out in the 80s was way much better than some of the animes we have now, then you're definitely not going to care about the animation at all. You're going to worry about the plot, and the plot is great. So, what would I give this? I would definitely give Vampire Hunter D a 7 out of 10. Definitely a solid 7 out of 10. I love the series, but, you know, for the time that it came out, it was great. It was good. But to watch it now, you're like, yeah, okay. The next film actually, that's called Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, was actually way more better, a lot more developed, and the characters that were introduced in that film were actually a little bit more interesting than Doris and Dan in this film, and Count Magnus. So again, 7 out of 10 for me. And definitely check it out. If you can go buy the DVDs or the Blu-rays, definitely pick it up. Definitely pick up Vampire Hunter D. Pick up a novel, man. The novels are actually great too, man. So it tells a lot of back. It has a lot of back history on D and who he was and who his, not really much on who his parents were per se, but his mother is human and his dad is Dracula. So, I mean, it's cool to see the character develop along the way. And again, he's 5,000 years old, so it's a lot of time that you guys have to invest into the series. And the series has also been out since 1983, and it's still continuing, so you're going to be along for a long ride. But it is a good investment. The series is cool. Check it out when you can. Again, this is Sean from 4GLU, for Geeks Like You. Stay tuned for more reviews, and stay tuned for my review on Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, which will be coming up next. See you guys later.